streaming. Okay, I should be streaming now. Let's see. Did you know my computer's a streaming computer? Okay, I'm live. Let's see. Did you know my computer? Alright, watch this. Look how confusing this looks. So, you have all of this stuff in here. X, Y, Z, and all of that. So, let me get up the tutorial.
Open it up, and we are going to drag the model.
So, first thing I need to do, vrchat mods. I need to open this website to get some fucking outfits. Alright. What kind of thing should I get? I need a dynamic bones outfit because I am way too lazy to download a bunch of dynamic bones add-ons and stuff. No, my video is gonna get taken down if I use this and create avatars of it. Nah. There's so many ads on this website, but okay, download Unity package. Holy shit, bro. I clicked the random ad. What the fuck is this? Whoa! Powerful vacuum. $200. I ain't buying shit, bro. Credit card scammer. I bet they're literally credit card scammers, bro. Putting up ads as a credit card scammer. All right. Okay, now I have to download this whole package. Okay, what the fuck did I just add? Thry editor. What did this come with, bro? Why did it come with this stupid add-on? I don't need this. I'm just trying to make some outfit and you come with a Thry editor. I don't know what this fuck this shit is, bro. I probably already have like 6 viruses. Antivirus, let's just make sure I have fucking, I do not have antivirus on. Okay, that's bad. Open me. I'm good. I'm not gonna open you. I'm good. I don't want to open you. I'm just gonna delete you. Alright, what kind of outfit should I do? Are you even watching my stream? Do you want me to do a e-girl or e-boy? E-boy. E-boy dynamic. I need some e-boy dynamic bones so I don't have to download shit. Dynamic. No, I'm gonna have to get a dynamic bone one. Here, I'll get this braided e-girl. Download virus. Okay. What? No. Well, your auto put it in. What? Already have an outfit in here? What the fuck? Free outfit. No. I just got a free outfit. What is it doing? No. Ah! Hold on. Stop. Cancel import. Fuck! What the fuck? It literally just closed my whole Unity. Fuck you. I have to do the whole thing again? You're not even gonna save? Oh, I did. vrchat e-boy. This is scuffed as hell because I've never used this. Alright.
Into the scene like this. Alright, so if your model is like as tall as the sun, that means that it is way too big, so we need to scale this down to like not that small will do. Let's see how tall. How about there maybe.
Okay.
That's probably about a better height. Alright, first thing we're going to do is add a VRC avatar descriptor. You can see this camera right here appears. This camera I find is usually at about 6 feet tall. So you can kind of go off that. So this avatar is probably a little bit too short. So I'm going to scale him back up just a little bit. So it looks like a good height for him. Now, in order to position this camera, you need to use these 3 coordinates right here. And this is relatively important because you want it to be accurate and as close to the face as you can get it. So I'm going to do about right there. Looks good. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and set up the visings for the talking.
Hello,
so you're
little
going to do
character.
vising blend shape. And you're going to select the body. And now you're going to have to go through and match up these sounds with whatever the vising is labeled right here. So SIL will be VRC.
Let's see if you have anything on it. I'll just drag you over to my first monitor.
V_SIL.
How did
So
you
you're
get
just gonna
this
match all
stupid
these.
tutorial? Alright, so...
Alright, should come.
Alright, so you did this, you did that, whatever.
Alright, first, kind of, in order to want it to be.
Okay, do it.
The next is with the SIL.
Okay.
So you're just gonna match all these up. Alright, once you have all the visings set up, you're going to want to see if your avatar came with any custom animations. It will look, the animations will look like they have a little play button and they'll be labeled.
I drove back and it took me way less time.
Is that a private server?
What?
Hey, don't shoot people, you little turd.
Not an issue, I still anchored it.
Say goodbye to your car.
Hey guys, you want to see me take your car down underground as well?
Oh my god, why'd you kill him, you dunce? Here,
Snatch.
take some teeth.
I'm just gonna snatch things from your car. Every time you kill him, I'm just gonna snatch things from your car.
Yeah, dude. Well, your car's gone.
Nah, it's still
No
underground.
car for you.
It's still underground. I can just snatch your entire car. No wheel for you.
Dude, your car is on the ground.
Who took
Dude,
my
your car
tire?
Dude, your car just like went off the cliff like a rocket.
I told you, no. You guys challenged me. I just stole your entire car.
I stole your car.
I sent your car to the freaking moon.
The first step.
I sent your
Down in
car to the
description.
gulag.
Join my
And
Discord.
I didn't
and
make
the
it.
Unity tutorial channel and download all the things in there. The first thing you want to do.
Okay,
is import
what
your
the
VRC SDK.
Do you guys want to make
Special
an agreement
configurations.
not
Where
to
did our
grab
cars go?
I don't know, but I
VRC
found his car
SDK.
under the ground. His car's under the map as well.
I anchored mine, so mine won't
your car.
roll. Mine
Okay,
You're
every-
using the tutorial avatar, which is in the VRC SDK already. So you can drag it in and change your X, Y, and Z to 0. So you can drag it in and change your X, Y, and Z to 0, 0, 0, which will put it in front of you. So once you get your avatar in, you can right click on it, create empty, which will create a game object. The game object does nothing, but it's an easy way to keep all of your animations organized. Game object, right click on it, create empty. You can right click on it, create empty, which will create a game object. The game object does nothing, but it's an easy way to keep all of your animations organized. So I'm going to type in animation. You right click and rename the game object to whatever you want your animation to be called. So once you have your game object created, you can right click on the game object, 3D object, sphere, which is what I like to do. You can right click on the game object, 3D object, sphere, which is what I like to do. And make sure. So once you have your game object created, you can right click on the game object, 3D object, sphere, which is what I like to do. And make sure the first step after you create it is to remove the collider. Once you remove the collider, you can scale it, create it, object. Once you have your game object created, you can right click on the game object, 3D object, sphere, which is what I like to do. And make sure the first step after you create it is to remove the collider. Once you remove the collider, and make sure the first step after you create it is to remove the collider. Like to do, and make sure the first step after you create it is to remove the collider. Once you remove the collider, you can scale it to however you want. The reason you want to remove the collider is if you have the colliders on and someone places down a portal, your sphere will collide with it and it'll send you through the portal. So you want to turn that off. The next thing you want to do is go to your folder wherever your avatar is and create a new material. I'm gonna call it animation, just to keep things organized. Material. I'm gonna call it to your folder wherever your avatar is and create a new material. I'm gonna call it animation wherever your avatar is and create a new material. I'm gonna call it animation. Just keep things organized and create a new material. I'm gonna call it animation, just to keep things organized. Is go to your folder wherever your avatar is and create a new material. I'm gonna call it animation, just to keep things organized. Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make an animation in Unity tutorial. Import your SDK. I'm going in tutorial avatar, which is in the VRC SDK already. So you can drag it in and change your X, Y, and Z to 0, 0, 0, which will put it in front of you. So once you get your avatar in, you can right click on it, create empty, which will create a game object. The game object does nothing, but it's an easy way to keep all of your animations organized. So I'm going to type in animation. You right click and rename the game object to whatever you want your animation to be called. So once you have your game object created, you can right click on the game object, 3D object, sphere, which is what I like to do, and make sure the first step after you create it is to remove the collider. Once you remove the collider, you can scale it to however you want. The reason you want to remove the collider is if you have the colliders on and someone places down a portal, your sphere will collide with it and it'll send you through the portal. So you want to turn that off. The next thing you want to need to want your animation. Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make an animation in Unity. The first step is go down in the description and join my Discord, then go to the Unity tutorial channel and download all the things in there. The first thing you want to do is import your VRC SDK, which can take a few minutes. And once you get your VRC SDK, you want to import an avatar, but I'm going to be using the tutorial avatar, which is in the VRC SDK already. So you can drag it in and change your X, Y, and Z to 0, 0, 0, which will put it in front of you. So once you get your avatar in, you get your shader onto it, you can create an animation. I will call this
Hello everyone, welcome to Comfy Channel. Today, I'll be showing you how to upload an avatar to your vrchat through Unity, and it's a really simple process actually, so follow along. First, you want to go to the vrchat SDK guide page. Go to Google, type in vrchat space SDK, click on the first link, and you'll be right in there. Second, you want to download Unity. Click on this link right under requirements, and find the current version of Unity. Now don't mistake this with the latest version, because this is not the latest version. Unity 2018 April 20th F1. This is the version you want, and the one that vrchat SDK is compatible with. Click on this to be linked right to there. And you see, it is this version. Now you want to go to correct platform, I'm using Windows, and click on Unity Editor to download it. I've already downloaded the setup file, so I'm going to cancel it, and I have it right here. Double click it to start the installation process. Click yes to allow permissions, click next, click accept, read it of course, press next, next, and keep going next until the installation process starts. And that might take about 5 to 10 minutes depending on your computer speed. I'm going to cancel since I already have it installed, but your last process in this should be finished, and this shortcut should pop up right up on your desktop, right over here. Unity 2018 April 20th F1. It should match the version that you downloaded it or whatever vrchat recommends when you watch this tutorial. Next, you want to actually go and grab the SDK. Alright, let's go ahead and grab it. Go back 2 times to the main page on the vrchat guide. Now click vrchat SDK under requirements and click choosing your SDK. Now you want to be aware right now, as of July 2020, there's 2 SDKs. SDK 2 and SDK 3. Right now, avatars aren't supported in SDK 3, so you don't want that. Okay, let's click on here and it'll guide you to the vrchat portal. You want to log into your vrchat account, and then you'll go to the page to download. Right now, we're on the downloads page, but if you're not, click on download, and then download SDK 2. And we already have the file pre-downloaded right here. Alright, let's start up Unity. Alright, so screen import and give it a second. Once the import is complete, changes in capable avatar creator status. It should show allow to publish avatars. If it doesn't show, you might be still a visitor in VRChat and you need to put a few hours in, maybe making new friends, and then you'll be a new user, and that will allow you to publish avatars. So you can go ahead and close that now. Next, we're going to go ahead and find a new avatar to import. Let's see. I usually go to vrcmods.com, but you can also go to booth.pm and buy an avatar. Okay, so I pre-chosen LimeGumi as the avatar I want to import. Now it's important to view the description because it'll tell you additional things you might need before you can install the avatar. So here, the creator was kind enough to let us know that dynamic bones are needed and also cube shaders, but they didn't give us a link to them. But no problem, we can just Google it. So for dynamic bones, we go here with Google dynamic bones .unity package. This is important. That way it'll allow you to find it way faster and easier. So let's just go to the second one since the first one seems like it's still at a price for sale. Go here and click download 1.21 and I have it pre-downloaded. Next, let's see, what do we need? Cube shaders. Okay, we can do that. Go here, cube shaders.unity package on Google. Let's try the first one. Let's look for it. And yes, it's right here. And I also have that pre-downloaded. So, okay, what if we're on Booth? Let's see. It's all in Japanese though. Well, we can still use Google Translate for that. We copy all this, put it into Google Translate, Japanese to English. Oh, looky here. It says arc shaders are needed, but it's already included. But we need dynamic bones. It's necessary to install that. So we can go ahead and find it for that. So either booth.pm vrcmods, creators will usually tell you what is needed to use their avatar. Alrighty, let's import cube shaders and dynamic bones into the VRC project. Okay, drag and drop dynamic bones into the assets and press import. And that's done. Sometimes this splash screen will pop right back up again for some reason, but you can just go ahead and close it. Next, cube shaders. Press import. And we're done with that too. Now we can finally download LimeGumi. So go ahead and download the Unity package. And we actually have it pre-downloaded right here as well. So let's go ahead back to Unity. Same process. Drag and drop it to assets or double click. Press import. And I know this is a big avatar, so it's going to take a long time to import. Sometimes it might seem like it's stuck, but actually it's just a really big file. Like right now, this FBX is going to take a while. Alrighty, LimeGumi's import process has finally finished. So let's get her into the scene. Go to Assets, go to LimeGumi folder, and you can find her scene right here. Double click it and she'll pop right into the scene. To move around, use your middle mouse button. You can scroll forward to go zoom in, scroll back to zoom out, press down to go left, right, up, down. This is all on the middle mouse button. And then if you want to rotate, right mouse button, hold down, and then you can go left and right. Now what happens if the avatar creator did not give you this scene? Then you'll need to make a new scene for her. So I'll show you how to get that done, just in case the avatar creator did not create a scene for you. Now you can skip through this if they've made a scene for you. Go to new scene. Now this is a new scene. You do want to delete the main camera, we won't be needing that. You want to make sure you have a directional light. I noticed actually for that LimeGumi, she did not have directional light. So if you don't have this, you'll see a black avatar when you go to the preview area, which would not look good. Okay, find the FBX file and you'll see the preview of her. So limegumi.fbx, drag it right into here. Okay, now click on LimeGumi. Nope, you don't want to rename it. Press left click, go to the right, go to inspector, go to add component. Now you want to type in vrc underscore avatar. And then you'll find the VRC avatar descriptor. So click on that and this will populate. Now, if you've imported your avatar with the provided LimeGumi scene, this might be pre-populated. If it is, go ahead and detach that because it's still attached to the previous creator's account and they forgot to detach it. And if you upload it, you'll get an error because you don't have access to their account. But this is empty, so that's fine. Alright, lip sync default, you want to auto detect all the lips. So press this and then it'll auto detect and attach them all on. If it doesn't auto-detect, you'll need to go and select these SIL to SIL manually, PP to manually, FF to FF manually, and so on. But it auto-detected, so that's good. Now we want to get the expressions in. So we want to go here in custom standing animation and find the override. So go here, press this, and press this little button here. And look like the avatar creator provided us an override. Lime override right here. So let's press this. Okay. Now, you want to make sure that you press the correct override. Looks like there's a custom override here, and that belonged to the VRChat examples, which would not work. So this is the one that avatar creator provided under Lime Gumi animation. So that's the correct one. Now, if you can't find the Lime override, that means the avatar creator did not give you the pre-animations file for the facial expressions. So the avatar has no facial expressions. I can show in a later tutorial on how to get those facial expressions created if the avatar supports facial movements. Alright, last but not least, let's correct the viewing position. The viewing position is this area in the VRChat avatar descriptor. Now you want to look for this little gray ball. This gray ball is where the eyes will be viewing from, whether you're using a VRChat headset or you're playing on VRC PC. If the ball is too close to the feet, you'll be viewing out of the feet, which would be very odd. The eyes should be the place you're viewing out from. So let's move this gray little ball. Alright, let's position it so we can get a 90-degree angle. Okay. Now we have a straight angle of our eyes, so let's adjust this. If we do 1.7, it goes too high. So let's do 1.5, goes down, 1.4, a bit too low. I usually like placing it in between our eyes, so let's see. 0.45, 0.46. I like 1.46. It's right in the middle, down, in between the eyes. Okay, now we gotta place this ball in our head. Okay, so let's use your right mouse button to get this ball in a good viewing position. Now this is the Z position you need to correct. 0.3, it makes it go out further, so we don't want that. How about 0.1? 0.1, I think it went inside her head, but I can't see where. Oh, looks like it's ripe. It's just sticking right out. Looks like she has a huge mole on her face. Let's do it a little bit far back, maybe 0.5. Oh, that's a bit too far back. How about 0.7, 0.8? Okay, 0.08 looks good to me. And you're probably asking, so am I going to be seeing her skin? If I'm viewing out from her head, no, you won't. It's fine. When you view out, it'll just be like you're viewing out from her eyes, so the skin layer is not going to be blocking you. Alright, we're done here. Let's do our last checks. So let's go around here and make sure all the textures have loaded properly. If the textures have not loaded properly, they'll be pink around here, or black. And that means you don't have something imported, maybe a shader is missing, or the avatar creator did not tell you something, and maybe they forgot to tell you that they used another shader, and then you need to go on hide and seek to find the shader, which is not fun. Right, we're done here. Let's save the scene. This is still untitled. As mentioned, if you use the one provided, you do not need to save the scene since it's already provided for you. Let's save this as
Conquer the Rift with FaceCheck. FaceCheck lets you instantly push runes and items for
In this video, I will guide you to getting your first customized model into VRChat as quickly as possible. Okay, so before we get into things, some important information to know. You cannot upload custom avatars with the Steam, Oculus, Vive platforms, and must convert your account into a VRChat account, which you can do by going to Menu, then click Settings. And near the bottom of the menu you'll see a button that says Upgrade Your Account. Although, if you have favorited avatars or worlds, you will lose them upon conversion. Now, also important to know, you must have an account that has reached new user rank in order to enable the ability to upload custom avatars to VRChat, which you can obtain by spending at least 24 hours in the game while adding friends and behaving properly. And finally, it's important for you to be aware that the Unity version I'll be using and promoting in this video is likely to become outdated in 2020. Why should you care? Well, if you use an outdated Unity version to upload your content, chances are your content will be hidden from others. I will leave a link to the VRChat documentations, so you can manually confirm the currently used Unity version. Now let's finally begin. Expand my video description and download all the links. Unity, VRC SDK, Blender, Cats plugin for Blender, Poyami shaders for Unity, Material Combiner plugin for cats. Install Unity and then install Blender immediately, and we'll go through the other stuff during the video. Now for the hardest part of the video, finding a model that you want to use for the tutorial. Tricky since some model bases are excellent and it's smooth sailing, while others not so much. In optional downloads, inside my video description, I'll leave a Canna model for tutorial purposes, which is what I'll be using in this video. Super classic. But what if you want a far more customized model to work with? There are many places you can go. vrcmods.com is a great place to find high quality models, although there's probably a lot of pirated content there. It lets you skip the Blender part of this video. If you have some spare cash, you could go to Fiverr and pay someone to create a really unique model for you. There are a lot of great 3D modelers. You can also go to deviantart.com or bowroll.net, both linked in the video description. Then of course, if you want to skip this video entirely, maybe a non-anime taffy avatar would interest you. You download the software, set up your model in the software, select some clothing and items, much like The Sims, and then you upload it onto your account directly from Taffy. And then finally, Vride Studio, which is the best software to create unique anime 3D models. Although getting them uploaded into vrchat at maximum quality can be a bit of a challenge, I have some tutorials on it if you're interested. Finally, at long last, let's begin. Open Blender, and the first thing we want to do is to install the Cats Blender plugin we downloaded. So mouse over Edit in the top left corner of Blender, and mouse down and click into Preferences. A small window will appear, mouse over and click Add-ins, then mouse over and click Install button. Now locate your Cats Blender plugin, which should have remained zipped and not exported. Double-click to install. Once installed, make sure it's enabled, and then close the small window. Before we begin, click on the screen to get rid of the welcome message, and then press A on your keyboard once, and then press the delete key to clear the scene. Now that Cats is installed, click on this little arrow on the upper right side, and then click on your Cats tab. And inside the Cats tab, there's a big Import Model button. Click the Import Model button and locate your chosen model. I will be using the Canna model as mentioned before. Now for a crash course on Blender navigation, your middle mouse button scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Hold middle mouse button to rotate around your model, and then finally hold Shift and middle mouse click to move the screen around. Now in the Cats tab, click the big Fix Model button, which does 8 incredible things at once, saving you a lot of time. Now with your model fixed, expand Model Options, and click on the All button that has a target icon. This is what translates your model into English. We don't need to use custom model creation, our hierarchy. And now for a quick Unity navigation crash course. Put your mouse in the scene, hold right mouse click, and use W, S, A, and D to fly around the scene. Now in the inspector, click the Select button, and then click on the Materials tab. Change Use Embedded Materials to use External Materials Legacy. Expand the Canna model in the hierarchy, and then click on Body. And then click on your single material to expand it. For this specific Canna model, change rendering mode from opaque to cutout to solve the blush issue. Now this step is highly recommended since there's more to it. Let's import the Poyomi shader package and apply them to our model. Drag the package into Assets, or right-click under Assets, and select Import Package Custom Package. Once Poyomi shaders is imported, a window called 3 pops up, and you can either click the Import vrchat button, or manually drag in the VRC SDK that you downloaded from my description. Once the VRC SDK is imported into your assets, enable Auto Avatar Descriptor under Extra Modules in the 3 window. Make sure under the new settings that appear that Auto Setup Avatar Descriptor is checked and the gender is set for your model. You can close this window now. Now click on your model in the scene, and in the inspector, click Add Component and search VRC Descriptor and add it. If you enabled it correctly, all your facial visuals and phonemes should be automatically applied, including the
Hold it down.
That's a Chromebook with built-in virus protection, so you can click with confidence. With no more of this, and a lot more peace of mind.